The wind is the little problem child that we have here.
The Dolphins were loving it today, though. Popping right out the water.
Yeah, love that. If I was a Dolphin, I would like it. All right, so looking ahead, we have a weather impact alert for tomorrow morning and Tuesday morning. A little bit of a difference in these, but what you need to know, whether it's the wind chill or the actual air temperature, it's going to feel cold, right? And that's why we issue these weather impact alerts, to give you guys a heads up, especially when you're starting off the work week with cold temperatures. Nobody wants to do that. So here's a little heads up for you. It's Monday and Tuesday from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. Although temperatures are dropping right now, they will be the coldest right around sunrise is usually when we typically feel our coldest temperatures. The impact would be temperatures, wind chills at or below freezing for many locations. Tomorrow morning, it's mainly the wind chill. For Tuesday, it's the actual air temperature. There is a difference. And what you need to do, this is pretty easy. Make sure you bundle up. You know this by now. We've had a couple different cold snaps so far this year, this season. Make sure you bring those pets inside. And if you know anybody that needs a shelter, there's shelters that are opening tonight. All right, so getting into the cold weather advisory. This is for tomorrow. This is issued by the National Weather Service. All the areas highlighted in the aqua means that winds will be breezy and gusty enough, mixed with that colder temperature, that it will feel like it's sub-freezing in many locations, which is dangerous, right? You don't want to feel cold out there. You don't want to leave your pets out in the cold like this. Now, moving into Tuesday, this is a freeze watch, and that's a little bit different. That means that temperatures will actually be at freezing or sub-freezing. It's not just the way it feels to your skin. It actually is the way that it is. I know it's a little confusing. People sometimes get mixed up on the wind chill and the actual air temperature, but what you need to know, cold is cold, right? Peak wind gusts for today. This is really the problem child, the winds, right? We've had gusts from the north-northwest. Clearwater, 41 mile per hour max gust for today. Zephyr Hills, 30 mile per hour max gust. Crystal River, 40 mile per hour max gust. You get it. So the winds remain pretty gusty here and breezy too for the next couple of hours. When we don't have the gusts, we have the breeze. Here we go into 11 o'clock tonight. We'll still have gusts anywhere from 25 to 30 miles per hour. Sustained speeds 15 to 20 miles per hour easily. So this continues into tomorrow morning. Here we are, 7 a.m. You may need to grip the steering wheel a little tight tomorrow, because if you're out and about early enough, especially over those bridges, it will be breezy enough that your car will be kind of rocking back and forth on the higher elevations there on those bridges. All right, temperature versus the wind chill. This is really where we get into the nitty-gritty of how it feels to you outside when conditions are this windy. And I use Brooksville as an example because Tampa won't be quite as cold as Brooksville. But Brooksville, you guys will feel like you're near freezing as you enter into tomorrow morning, and that's why we have that cold weather advisory. Also, all this wind's causing a problem for fire danger. There is just a fire watch for most of our area. However, portions of Hernando County and Citrus County are under a fire warning because of those gusty winds, the low humidity, and the dry, crunchy conditions. Satellite radar, there's our front that moved through earlier today. Did you see rain? Some of you may have not, but I know I got a little bit of rain outside my house. I was happy. It was actually later in the morning than I was anticipating. Hey, I was happy to just see rain. 44 for tonight, moving into tomorrow, 55. That's it. As we look at our 7-day forecast here, you can see those weather impact alerts. We do start to improve. We gradually warm up throughout the work week.